I have your messages for today. Day. I'm Miss Shine Like 7. Welcome. This is a 21 plus reading, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out. So please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, and comments can be left in the comments section below. This is a general plus a collective reading. It won't resonate with every single one of you. And if it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist along with before you go. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up. Hey, 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 hey. How y'all guys doing today? I'm Miss Shine Like 7. Welcome. This is a 21 plus reading, and if you're new to the channel, I hope you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification so you don't miss the next time I upload, go live, or have a short little message to tell you. Alright, and if you're wanting to get your own message, 25 is in the description below as well. If you are interested in becoming a member, memberships are also available. If you are interested in um, super chatting the live, super chats are also available while we are live. And if you guys don't mind, hit that heart button and hold it. It helps the algorithm of the YouTube. It lets them know that we're doing something over here, even if we're not doing nothing over here. I appreciate you guys stopping in. And if you don't mind, let's get started. On the top of the deck, we got number 20, gratitude and forgiveness. But I gotta tell you, that little red mushroom hair she got, I gotta tell you, that's toxic right there. Them things is toxic, girl and boys. And somebody that's in class now, they definitely is reaping what they sow now, because they learning a lesson now. The lesson that they tried to put you through is now being reaped back right down to them. And see, whatever the lesson that they tried to get, because they feel like a fool. There's the little dog, and he really, this little boy, that's how immature your person is right now, over a subject about you and them and somebody else that they not currently happy with. I don't really know. There could be cutting words in the background that you're not hearing about. Somebody that they, because this is still on the top of the deck, somebody that is the three of hazards. Somebody that's thought, so minor arcana on the three of hazards. When it took a leap of faith to go to something, it turned right into a tower. Three of swords, and broke their heart, and that's why they sitting here. And they could be antisocial too. This person is guarded about some surface situation when it talks about playing mind games. Waterboard the surface situation or circumstance. Seven of Cups, options. But really, they didn't have the options that they thought they had, is what I just see. They really don't have the options that they thought they had. Yeah, they don't really have the options. The only option that they really had was you. Six of Swords. They voted off from you, though. But all these other things that they voted, once they voted off from you, all these dead subjects in the water all came to surface. Leap of faith. Taking a leap of faith away from you or towards somebody or something else. And this is a message of concern. Somebody stood up for somebody. But I gotta tell you, this King of Pentacles said, don't tell me what to do. I do what I want to do. So that person was like real smart and sassy and shit. So I gotta tell you, they reaping what they sow right now. Alright, so let's see. So yeah, they definitely caged about a situation. They definitely is stinking through the situation. And the wheel of fortune is definitely not fortunate for them right now. Let me see. Overthinking. Eight of Lightning. Reconciliation. Someone from your past or will wants to return to your life soon. But you got new love coming in, it says. And that's true love, too. Somebody that's self-reliant. Time has come to rely on your own knowledge, your wisdom, your ambitions. You have an important mission and life purpose. Learn your inner strength will allow you more of your path, will strengthen you more on your path to unfold ahead. As I take this leadership of my life brings a flow of good fortune and good lessons. That's you, 1717 of self-reliance. But this person that trapped themselves publicly, that's publicly trapped. Other people know that they're trapped too. Playing tic-tac-toe and then shame. There's some things that this person don't, that's definitely got this person feeling caged now that you walked away. They thought you would really by now join, but now that you done broke free, I am free of your bullshit. And now that you got options with the new lover coming in, somebody might be surveying some new options in this energy. You might be surveying some other situation. Somebody else might be somebody took a trip to the power plant and got face planted in some bullshit that they shouldn't have picked up to. But I gotta say, the Page of Cups says they want to come and offer you, but it is definitely a fishy offer. It's a stinky offer too. It's a stinky one, especially when it came to this reconciliation. It's like, cause these groans are rotting. That's a rotten and groan in the present tense. That's definitely a rotten groan in the energy. A rotten pumpkin. It's starting to stink. But they said this is stinky. This offer that they giving you is a stinky offer. They want to offer you something, but it's a stinky offer. And that's the Queen of Swords. When it comes to some other woman that they cut off, somebody else that with blood, it could be family, somebody that's a fool for new love. They might be like hooking up with people one night. Yeah, they thought they had a lot of options. I gotta tell you, this person, A7 of Pentacles, they had a lot of ideas for a lot of options, because everything now is like a dead mark it. Dead market. This is a dead subject. And this person still wants the attention of you. And they want your forgiveness, but it's toxic forgiveness. They want to begin again, but not really begin again. Begin where y'all started, left off. Begin. Navigate with the flow. So they went with the flow with the third party while they still stay stuck with the third party. Overwhelming thinking thoughts. Invite the monster to tea. Can y'all invite this person? Or tell that other person that you with to get the stepping? In my Martin voice, tell them to get the stepping. Yeah, they want this person. They want to scare somebody off with the Two of Wands. They want to scare somebody off. Especially if you got, because this third party, this monster wants to come in and scare whoever you, this new lover you got off. Page of Swords. Page of Cups. Yeah, they still projecting. Somebody's projecting. Some pussycat in the back. Some other woman is still checking up. A hermit still can't make a decision, but it's still a tower coming in too. Taking a leap of something that they took a leap of. They being thrown out. Crying over what they lost. 8 of 7 of Cups. Options wasn't optioning. Somebody got greedy as shit. And Shit started to erupt in their face. Greedy. See, this is greedy. Somebody got secluded themselves away from others and was greedy, hoarding passion, having sex with other people. Until it was a deception. Greedy, having deceptions. That's a force hazards. The little kids is out here saying like, oh, look at all the food this man got down there hoarding this food. Greedy. He could offer the third party something, or the third party could have offered, you know what I mean, to blackmail this person with deception. They could have offered to blackmail this person, but this is some blind, somebody that got cut off. And this person is trying to sabotage this person. The way they walked. Something else is hung up in their hand here. They took their arms off. They ripped their shirt, their sleeves. Somebody could have some liver damage. Is that somebody's liver right there? Somebody could have some intestine issues, ulcers, cirrhosis of the liver. Somebody got decapitated her when it comes to cutting off somebody. And I mean literally cut them all the way off. Somebody could have literally got their throat cut. Yeah. Victorious here. This is a victorious situation, but this is also vindictive too. No hope. You're on your own. They don't got no hope. They on their own. They wanted a victory though, but they was too greedy and got a defeat out of it. But it was some type of victory. They did get something out of it too though. Don't think they didn't. They did get something out of it. Definitely get something out of it. Now y'all being what they thought they should have got out of it. But I gotta say they got something out of it. Maybe sex and a good time, hooking up, paying for love, whatever it was. They could have even had some innocent energy here as a baby with the kitten here. Somebody could have went ghosted because they don't want you to know, Page of Swords, that they got a baby somewhere. In that cup, that's a fish. Because that's telling me some kind of little kitten. Who's that kitten belong to? If somebody might be telling you a bunch of lies about a little baby, or not even told you about the baby they just had, or Gray had. Something about a beginning that didn't begin. We're beginning in the reverse. That was number one, when the fool took a leap of faith. So they thought it was a leap of faith. But I gotta tell you, it was a leap of faith in the wrong direction, because they wasn't paying attention to the signs. That these was fake people, fake enemies. Wasn't people that was had their best interest at heart. They was express love to them and tell them I love you and all this stuff. But energy said they could have got engaged, but they engaged with these people, trusting the wrong people, paying attention. Coincidence. There's no coincidence. It's just because the person wasn't willing to pull back. Remember, they was running away from you to ghost you for something or someone else. Remember, they left stability, 10 of Cups. It started a new beginning somewhere or something else. And that shit became, now they want your forgiveness. Now they appreciate you. But now they look recognizing you as soulmates. But it said let go of the need to control. But they couldn't let go of the need to control you, because if they didn't control the narrative of the coming in and going, them running out, going with another person, then they wouldn't be able to manipulate the subject, if that makes sense to somebody. So if somebody was here trying to manipulate the subject, and instead of you going along with the subject, for some reason you derail. And when you derail from the plan or from what they wasn't expecting you to do, that's when you had the upper hand. I'm glad to tell you that's when you gained the upper hand on this subject. But somebody wasn't expecting you to make some move that you did. And I gotta tell you, it was the perfect thing to do. Because the way this is sitting here, they still, and you see them butterflies there, this is them still checking to see if you were still, you know, willing. You see what she got on her hand, right? She got one of them, what's them damn things called? A meat cleaver? Well, no, that meat cleaver was right here. They got the meat cleaver right there. And they had did a lot of damage with that meat cleaver. Cut some legs off. But this page of swords said, they kept checking back to see how much you did transform. Had you recognized the secret? Did you recognize, oh, it's Wednesday at midnight, and they told you they would call you back, but they never called, right? And they wondering if you knew that after midnight, and you didn't hear from them anymore, that they were somewhere being promiscuous with a Jezebel, engaging, expressing love, and getting attention, and somebody got the signs of it. Something is definitely now, it's getting ugly when it comes to Kali and somebody, I don't want to say Maury, but Moriko. Would it kill them to throw on a little graceful dad when it comes to traveling well? And catnip, they was rolling in the shit before. Especially when it came to a Pisces and it came to the peach and the eggplant. Some Saturday in April. When it came to Under Influence, and read it today under Made Believe. They made believe that they was innocent, but they was doing a hell of a lot of shit. And I'm advising you not to invite this monster back into your life. It's a skeptical situation when it comes to this mean at night and searching for a natural relief when it comes to a warm embrace. And the fiery reds and glitter. You know when it happened when they got with the glitter, it was a red stopping them. But it says the business reply says this was it's supposed to be like somebody's still skeptical. And up to date, somebody's still skeptical. Family meme night recently refreshed. Nah, they refreshed it, but since April they refreshed it. So we talking like now. That was about 4 months ago. We had 8 months, about to be 9 months now, 5 months from April, May, June, July, August. 4 months, and about to go to September on Monday. So, was it a thing? Was now they're questioning, was this a fling or was it the real thing? And now they got to say, in their heart of hearts, they got to say, this was the real thing. This was the only thing that made them feel true love, because true love is here, but they was too toxic to recognize the true love. You could be pretty over 50 with Holly Berry. Somebody could have a Holly Berry cut. You could be sexy, and you could be 50, and you and this person could have had a relationship. You could be just a mature woman. You could be mature for your age. Something about the Red Sea International. I did tell you something about red just now, and glitter. Almost overnight, everything in my life changed for the better. Relationship. So something about happening overnight. And there you probably had something, and this person gushes over you. When just the thought of you, they gush over you. But that says that Holly gushed of the Red Sea International Film Festival closing ceremony, Judea, Saudi Arabia, December the 7th. Somebody could be out of the country. But all I gotta say is, like, around the country, they done went around somewhere and they haven't found anyone like you. Even honoring the body of as a friend. They can't even have you as their friend. Like, this has really got them in shambles. Beware of the shame. Yes, they are very shameful. This has got them in a battle. When I tell you shame is right here on the top, I told you shit was getting ugly. When I told you between them and somebody else. Somebody's name could start with a K. Somebody's name could start with an M. Somebody's name, they could have a black cat with a white belly. Somebody that traveled away to somebody is now with a grand ulcers and a manic depression. Somebody with mental illness and a negative thought. A big ego, very envious, passive aggressive, and a fragile. Self-control or self-critic or self-pity are also vulnerable. Emptiness, failure, or loser. Unable to feel proud. And some kind of condition problem. But that's also honoring your body as a friend. But this person can't be nobody's friend. This person is too broken. And they're fated to suffer here too with the will. Because they holding on to something or someone in the background. Is the reason why you are ninja free. And they currently can't take it. They're sitting in their bullshit. Look, this is them sitting in their bullshit. And that came in reverse. This ain't no loving relationship in this world. This person is not happy. They're not loving each other. They're not getting loved on. That person faked love to them until they got them over there and got them in their grips. And then started showing them Harlem mirrors like they showed you. You know, that same thing. Navigate with the flow. Yeah, they went down the road with the wrong person. That's the queen of hazards. This person is hazardous to their health. Or this person is hazardous to this other woman's health. But I got to tell you, this person is hazardous to this other woman's health because this person is cheating on them with options. That's what's the overthinking is that. And that your person could be thinking about how they could be overthinking how they went with the flow with people that didn't serve them in their highest good here too. With the 5 of hazards there. That shit just left a mess. And left them having to fucking stand there. You know what I mean? Trying to piece the shit again together with the new beginning. Like, this is them the beginning of the school. Starting a new subject. Starting a new chapter. But I gotta tell you, when they started that new chapter with the next person, that person didn't know this person was a menace. That person didn't know that was a deviant. That person didn't know that they were charmed and would charm them. And this person didn't know that there was a harm or a hazardous to their self and others with all these damn mental problems they got here. And grand oaths, manic, mental illness. And that's when you said, you know what, I'm going to put a death to this. That's the hearse. This is the chariot. This is what you left this subject on, a chariot. And the chariot you left in was a hearse. Okay, you left this situation in a hearse because it's a rest. And what happened is, in order for you had to either fake dead or you had to fake your death here. I mean, so to speak, literal, figurative, or metaphorically speaking, I'm saying. Like, in order for you to be able to escape this projection, escape this public humiliation, to escape this mess that they've got themselves in with this fiber hazards. Because there's a lot of conflicting things. This 9 of Wands is not just wounded. This is sexual people. This is 9 different people that they're wounded and exhausted and just going around just Jezebeling it up. That's the body as a friend. They wasn't using their body as a friend. They were using their body as a damn hoe, as a garden tool, as a hoe, or using somebody else as a hoe. I don't know. But it was really impactful, whatever it was, because they got too greedy for something that wasn't serving them or would never serve them in a way that they thought it would. You know what I mean? Like, they thought it was going to serve them, and they was going to be happily ever after, marriage, down the road, through the bank. But I got to tell you, they didn't think it through. Because they never was going to get to that subject. Because they, just imagine how long they had been with you. In the tower moment, Tetris. They was just playing Tetris. Like, they was just placing shit one place here, one place there. Sometimes you play Tetris, you can get good at it, but it's a strategizing game. It's something that picks the mind. I'm like, okay, you got to be able to put these little things and make them connect and make a line or fill the line up. But this says this person was full of passion. Full of passion. Okay? Deception. Knight of Pentacles. And they could have been getting paid for sex here. Or paying others to pleasure them with the bull here. I gotta tell you, this is somebody dressed up though. Playing the fucking cow, playing the bull. See? They on this person's back. And they also was being targeted with the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune came 1, 2, 3 times in this message. And this is oh shit. The missing puzzle piece is not here anymore. I gotta tell you, they are majorly. Hey bitch, did you hear how manic, how grandiose this person is? How mentally ill this person is? I don't know what is going on with this person, right? Word around town is this person has traveled off and exploded somewhere else. They went and made a family dynamic somewhere, and that shit exploded in their damn face. You see the big explosion behind her? You see that? All because they took a leap of faith to something that wasn't serving them. I mean, some kind of barcode. Bitches that they thought they had them on a barcode, they could scan them in anytime he got ready. The third party, they could scan that third party in anytime they wanted to, no matter who they was with. That's why this is why this frog is here. Beware of the shame creature, because they had people on standby, so to speak, and they really weren't standby people. They were like, oh, they were projections. They were empty pleasures. Look, they were empty pleasures of love. You see that? In the empty pleasures of love. You see the cup overflowing? They were empty pleasures of love. Like, and now that left them hung up in this energy here. When reality hit, it left them hung up. But as long as they were under the influence of drugs and alcohol and celebrating, they was coming against you. That's when shame came in it right there. When it hung up. And then they snuck away with a person. There's the sneaking. That's the travel. And somebody's pregnant. Queen Empress. New beginning. That's what's hazardous. That's the woman. That's the woman that's sitting there. 2 women here. Another woman. The devil. And that woman is a devil. They tied to this woman. For money reasons. With a money sign around his neck. And this shit's it's faded with the wheel here. With the Wheel of Fortune. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Hello? Yes. We're back. So, back to where we were. So, this is them with the 6 of Swords, the Hung Man, and then, right, the wheel will turn in a fortune. Unfortunately, they lost control here. They lost control here because that would be judgment or the Hierophant. But that was where they lost control of their Ten of Cups, their Ten of Pentacles. That's where they lost you. Running off to something or someone else. Knight of Pentacles. That's where they lost you and juggled you. Damn, that come right out like that. Look at that shit. Yep. And juggled you with a third party. Mm-hmm. Emperor in reverse. Because they lost their divinity when they did that. And that's the truth. They lost their divinity, not being able to make a decision, and also being overthinking and still being blinded by the truth. That money don't make happiness. Money don't create ideas. Hold on 1 second here. Hey, what's up? You hung up on me. I ain't know what you was doing. You did that yesterday. Oh, I'm here. Yeah, and I'm sitting here on my other phone, and the phone just went dead. Look, it went dead again. All right, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. So, any event, hello. See?
Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. I apologize. I apologize. So let's get back to where we were. So I'm gonna get a little bit more. Since they had all this money right here, since they was blinded to the truth, since they was offering to the third party, since they had ideas of making money with this third party, some kind of money ideas, it all is the devil's plan. It was all demonic energies. It was all like schemes and scams. They sorry. They feel sorry for doing shit. It's cruel though. This has got a cruel intent about this person. Serious. Yeah, they feel defeated about something that they chose when it comes to this hermit, not one knowing which way to go now. That they made poor choices and all these damn tower moments is hitting. All because they was being real lustful. Right here. They was really a lustful here when it came to how they erupt, how the shit when it came to passion with third parties, how they use power here, and how they was in their shadow side and had all these control issues that blocked them from being and feared them of getting hurt. That's how they had all these control issues. So yeah, celebrating with the third party soulmate. They couldn't give you what they had. They wanted to control you more than they wanted to be with you. They didn't like they